Into the Atlantic Islands, take 2.
Into the Atlantic Islands is a project that came from a true friendship of creative and sports people, wanting to combine the way people explore not just by bike, but also surfing. We're back together in Iceland with Christian, Sergio and me. For those who don't know me, I am Sami Sauri. I come from Spain and I'm 30 years old. I'm mostly passionate by sports like cycling.
Everything here is so weather dependent, so you cannot plan your week, how you're gonna ride your bike this week. Even on summer, it can be harsh, so you just go for it.
Yeah. Yes. There left.
It was late on the day and I set up I think it was 2 p.m. I started after getting all the bikes sorted and the trailer and the surfboard and everything. So, when I got into that fjord, it was already getting darker and darker with some clouds on the top. Had my good friend Snorri following and giving me some treats. That was the highlight point of the moment when tiredness started to kick off. When you're the most tired, you actually get the headwind, so that was really hard. I made it to a little spot where we could camp, and it was dreamy.
Vamos, Sami!
So our plan since the beginning was that we try to get to the West Fjords as fast-ish as possible from Reykjavik. Yesterday I did 70 Ks, and that means that today I have around 130. I think it's gonna be a mix of tailwind and headwind, but the headwind is pretty brutal. And yeah.
Iceland is small geographically, but still quite big. It's and most of Reykjavik people, they will tell you that they've never been to the West Fjords.
It's quiet. You don't have to go far to be with yourself.
Voy a sacar el pantalón de lluvia ahora, ¿sabes?
Tengo la Gore-Tex en la chaqueta y me la cambiaré, pero es que si ahora paro me congelo.
Weather here, it can be so rough.
Day 2 has started planning the route and figured it out how many Ks and how much wind and rain I'm gonna get until the ferry.
Weather is a bit shitty most of the time. The average temperature in the summer is no more than 12 degrees. In the winter we have a lot of snow.
Blood is in the belly. Eating all my donuts and pizza. And my legs are not working. You can normally stand a lot on the rain, but there's a moment that even if you cover it with dark Gore-Tex, you're damp underneath. So yeah, that was that was a challenge. But after a few kilometers still on the rain, we got into like a very nice uphill, and there is where it started to mellow down and stop the rain. And suddenly on top of that uphill, a guy stopped and he chatted to me, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I saw you before, blah, 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 where are you heading?" And you know, the bike brings you these amazing moments into like meet and chat to people that normally you would probably not get if you're in a car or on a motorbike. You know, basically like a machine that is not under your own power. So it's actually very nice. So we got to the top of the climb. It was stunning. There was this insane landscape of volcanoes with all kind of colors, purple and pink and blue and green and then black, and the sea behind, and it was just really nice. It was like the effort was worth it, for sure. Well, it's always worth it.
Come in really happy, but yeah, sometimes it's really cold and you have to undress in the shower, like in the heat.
We didn't have time for coffee this morning, so.
As much as the West Fjords would have been flat and easy, the hills here are proper, and the downhills with the trailer are just like mega fast. The excitement was real. I was like about to climb the spot, you know, that it will take me to the waves. So it was perfect. It was just like dreamy. You get into these adventures without knowing what you're gonna have in these places and what you're gonna see and what you're gonna experience. And then you arrive there and everything is just beautiful. Took my little monocular to see if there were waves out there and spotted a few spots. So got excited, went down straight and went straight to the camping.
Surfing was never in Iceland. So that was like, never in my wildest dreams would I have even thought of anyone surfing there. So it's only recently that people started surfing here, really.
I don't know how I got the idea about coming to do this second Into the Atlantic Islands project into Iceland. I feel maybe I've seen a lot of videos on the internet about cold surfing and tickled me to see how it is to actually put a 5mm wetsuit, booties, hoodies, gloves and go out and explore a very cold winter surfing. Maybe our initial plan was not actually going and setting just a one surfing location, but in this island it's not easy to actually match the perfect surfing moment while you're riding your bike. I have been seeking for adventure and all kind of adventures, but the adventures don't come ever as planned. So here we are, we arrived to one of the surf spots and we're just gonna surf it.
Eat pasta, surf pasta. Eat pasta, surf pasta.